Hello everybody, this is Nora, and on this video today I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with the stamping with these pigment powders, but just going over my regular polish. This is because I know there's a lot of people that are not into gels or they're not able to get gel polishes, so yeah, this is just a mani that I've been wearing overnight this weekend, and it is just regular polish, and I just did an accent nail there with regular stamping. But yeah, I thought while I have this, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try on stamping with my pigment. And this is the color on this one is one of my Aurora pigments, and it's number A5. I've already wanted to have it open, but there's a couple of things I wanted to try. So here on my thumb I went ahead and put matte top coat, and I just use this matte top coat right here. But I want to try also just buffing the shine, and because this was a finish mani, I did finish it with my Stitch V shiny top coat. But I'm gonna go ahead and buff out the shine with just a buffer block, and then attempt the stamping with the pigments and see which one will go on better. And this is to avoid the pigment from sticking to the rest of the nail when you stamp a design. So I'm going to go ahead and do this in all of my nails and then catch back with you to do the stamping. I'm going to go ahead and do the stamping with the powder. I got my stamper right here. Yes, my old beat up stamper, but I love it because it's my softest one. And I have my sponge applicator. So we want to test out and see if by removing the shine from my regular polish nail, if it will help the pigment stamp not sticking to the rest of the nail, which yes, I went ahead and was able to remove it with the dust or with the brush. But if you can avoid that, I mean, even better, because that way you have a much cleaner design. Okay, so how about that for that gorgeous gold pigment? So I think I'm going to go with this play right here and then kind of backtrack to the fall theme right here, and I'm going to go with this image. This play, by the way, is Floral BPX L018. Has been my favorite this entire fall season. It's from Born Pretty. Okay, and you know what? For this stamping, I'm going to go ahead and test out my Funky Fingers black polish and see how it goes. I don't see why it wouldn't work just as good as the black stamping polish. Ta-da! Oh, that worked beautifully. Let me zoom you in. Check it out, guys. Okay guys, so I went ahead and removed the excess just using tape around my finger, but nonetheless, what I do want you to take away from this is notice how there was no powder sticking to outside of the image areas because of the matte top coat that I use on this fingernail. So that's very nice, and that makes it super nice for a sharper image and much easier cleanup. Now I went ahead and also did the matte top coat on my pinky because I want to try that again, and since I have these two fingers, so I mean the buffing, it's good, a good way to get that matte or get the shine off if you don't have a top coat or you don't want to have to wait for the top coat to dry, a matte top coat to dry. So let's go ahead and try, and I'm gonna try do it with a different image. And I think I'm gonna go for this image right here. Let's try that on my middle finger. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so that worked really, really well there as well. And again, just cleaning up with the tape. You see the image right there? So that worked out nice. And I'm going to switch now to I'm going to see if we're using the same image and see if I get better pickup with this using the powder. And see if, since we're trying to do a comparison on what works best, and let's see what happens, if it makes a difference or not. Let's try that on my index finger. I'm not even paying attention if I'm placing these upside down or not. Oh, okay, I waited too long, you guys. Waited too long. Check it out. No good. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. I have my pinky left. I'm going to try this for my pinky, and this time I'm not going to show you the image. I'm just going to go straight in there, straight from the pickup to stamping my pinky. And snap. Oops. Oh yes, see? Okay, so you have to be quick. You have to be quick. So I think the stamping polish probably worked better. This is not too bad. Not too bad. Let me go ahead and do cleanup and apply top coat, and I'll let you be the judge. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I really want to try out. I'm gonna just buff this thumb right here, and then try it again using the regular polish. And this is again safe for those that have limited resources, so no need for matte top coat, no need for stamping polish. Let's see how we get away with that here using my thumb nail. And remember, I'm buffing this after I apply my CHV top coat. If you have probably 2 to 3 coats of your nail polish without having to apply top coat, you might be able to go ahead and buff it out to remove the shine, but just be very gentle. You don't want to rub off. You don't want to ruin your nail. You don't want to ruin the look of the polish. So I think that's dull enough. Let me clean up this mess right here, and then we'll come back to giving this a try. We are using the Funky Fingers flat black. I'm not even going to show you the image. I'm going to go straight into it because I don't want to risk it getting dry. And there we go. You know, placement, it could be a little bit of a challenge because when you put the dust on your clear stamper, you lose the fact that you can't see through it anymore. So I think it did really, really well. Very good. Okay, let's do cleanup. Okay, so there you wanted, for those that wanted to see how this powder stamping will work over regular polish, there you saw my demonstrations stamping it over using a matte top coat or just buffing off the shine off the regular polish. Now, as far, you will want to protect this, and don't look at my ring finger or this finger, you will want to protect this with a top coat, okay? So let's see what happens when I use the CHV top coat versus a water-based top coat, which my water-based top coat, I don't have anything other than this Aunt Easy peel off base to use as top coat. Okay, so let's see what happens here on my pinky, and I am going to use CHV for my pinky. it still looks really nice, but let's see if we can tell the difference between that and using Aunt on my middle finger. And as far as the difference, I'm looking up close, you guys, and I will bring you up closer, bring you, let's go. I don't see that it has done much of a difference. Maybe I don't see much of a crackling being done on my pinky in comparison to my middle finger. So you might be able to get away using your Sedge Feet. Let's see what happens here on my thumb, and I'm going to go ahead and use Aunt for this one. I think it is a bit of a smoother look. Oh, see how we can put these together. What do you think, guys? Give them a try. Give them a try both in person if you have a water-based top coat. But if you only have Sedge Feet and no water-based, I think you'll be okay. Check them out. See what the Sedge Feet does on this stamp, on this one here, since there's a lot of powder, and I'm having lifting from the cuticle end on this one because of all the layers of polish. But let's see. Such a neat finish. It's just beautiful, beautiful texture that you get with these powders. That metallic stamp, that metallic image. It's so gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous look. So yeah, I will say, guys, go ahead and give this a test drive. Go ahead and give this a try with your regular polishes. Again, just mattify your base before applying the stamp, and you'll avoid having to dust off the excess dust from having to, and it will keep it from covering the rest of the nail, and it'll only apply to the image. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Let me know which was your favorite technique, either using the matte top coat, or if you think you'll be trying this more, just buffing off the shine of your base color. So I'd love to hear from you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.